correct strategy and good leadership. And they will deem it necessary to let the world know that certain things happening in Rivers State with respect to judiciary is no longer in tandem. And we want the NJC and the Nigerian judiciary at large to correct certain things, particularly when some judges are now doing things that are against their rules of professional conduct. Sometimes in 2018, Honorable Justice James Omotosho gave judgment against APC in Rivers State, and that led to APC not fielding candidates in all the elective positions, including that of the governorship. We didn't have candidates. APC did not have candidates then. Sometimes in August 2019, the then Governor Wike allocated land to Justice Omotosho and other judges in GRA Phase 8, Eliozu. And to be very precise, Justice Omotosho was allocated plot 104 GRA Phase 8, Eliozu. And the same land in issue belonged to the former Attorney General of Rivers State, Honorable Odeyin Ajumogobia, SAN. The land, from information we are getting, was revoked by Wike in sometime 2016. And you know it is the rule, the general principle, that when a land is being revoked, it is always for public use. And how can Wike revoke the land that belongs to an SAN and would then give it to a judge, Justice Omotosho? Now, the same Justice Omotosho has also, in every usual way, wants to or has been handling matters that affect Rivers State. Most recently, he gave judgment in the matter between Martins Amibule and his colleagues who claim to be members of Rivers State House of Assembly against the Rivers State government. And everybody knows that Martins Amibule and others are being supported and being funded, and everything about them is being done by Nyesom Wike. And they said Justice Omotosho gave judgment in favor of Martins Amibule, saying that Rivers State budget should be represented to them. Reasons being that the council handling the matter for Rivers State government, Lukman Fabemi, SAN, withdrew his applications. Now, it is the rule that before you will consider giving judgment in any matter, first of all, look at yourself whether as a judge you have jurisdiction to entertain the matter, whether there is counter affidavit or no counter affidavit. In this same matter, before Lukman SAN withdrew his application withdrew his counter application, he filed a motion on notice challenging the jurisdiction of the court. And when he filed that motion challenging the jurisdiction of the court on the ground that the matter is between Rivers State government and an agency of the state, being Rivers State House of Assembly, and there is no way that the matter between the agency of the state government and that of the state government donates powers to Federal High Court judges. Now, the Lukman also filed another application that since it is appropriation law that is the subject matter, it is also within the jurisdiction of State High Court. And after filing an application for withdrawal, the said files, the applications of the Lukman were still in the custody of the court. And sometimes it is the rule that if there are documents before the court that can guide the court in making substantial justice, there is nothing wrong with resorting to it. Justice Omotosho, despite having those documents before him, despite seeing the application application challenging the jurisdiction of the court, he still went ahead to give judgment in favor of Rivers State House of Assembly, those loyal and supporting Nyesom Wike. Would it be necessary to come public to say that it is because of the relationship so established between him and Wike that have given rise to this. This is the document of the allocation. I think Nigerians and the world and the people should see. Here, if you read here so far, you will see plot 104, phase 8, Eliozu. The owner, now Justice James Omotosho. You see the number 10 on the roll. This is Honorable Justice Omotosho. And you think that there will be any reason that Justice Omotosho will give judgment against those supporting Nyesom Wike is a no thing. And according to Rule 10 of the Rules of Professional Conduct, let me read. Rule 10 of Rules of Professional Conduct states that for no reason will any judge accept a gift, whether favor, whatsoever, is against rules of professional conduct. And this particular property was given on personal ground, not on official ground. This property is no longer the property of Federal High Court, or it's not even the property of Federal High Court, but it's the property belonging to Justice Omotosho, which was given to him by the then governor, SYMFONI Nyesom Wike. And we now ask questions, is it a compensation for APC not having candidate, or is it a continuous compensation for any matter that will affect those supporting Nyesom Wike? Why we've come to inform the public is for them to know. And we are also begging the NJC to please direct the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court to stop him from assigning, or to tell him to stop assigning matters that affect or that relates to politics, in as much as it affects Rivers State, to Honorable Justice Omotosho, because it will not do us any favor. He will always give judgments that people will deem to be biased because of the gift Nyesom Wike gave him in 2019. There are also other judges or judges that are here. You will also see Honorable Justice Hilary Osho Oshomah. He was allocated plot 287 GRA Phase 8, Eliozu. You will also see Justice Chief Muhammed Sam. He was allocated the GRA Phase 5 or so. So these are documents of public interest. And yet these judges will come to tell you they are dispensing justice. We are a group. We are not biased. We are not concerned about what politics is being played and how it's being played. But our interest is for the people to know that certain political matters that requires development in the state may not be given the required attention if being given to judges that are biased. Hence this press conference. Thank you and God bless you. Yes.
This document you're presenting to us.
Yes, these documents, if you want to get a certified true copy of it, or if you think I'm lying, apply to Rivers State government, you will get a certified true copy. This was a photocopy. It was a photocopy signed, but during the production it's not there. But the one we have as we snapped it is there. However, the problem we have is that this particular property as we speak now belongs to Honorable Justice Omotosho, and there is no way he will give judgment that will not favor anybody supporting Nyesom Wike, and that is our fear. So we want NJC to instruct the Chief Judge of Federal High Court not to be in league with the likes of Justice Omotosho and stop assigning matters that affect Rivers State politically to Justice Omotosho. That is our interest. Yes. We in alternative, we are also calling on Rivers State government to please give the necessary attention to plot 287 plot 104 and revoke them accordingly because it is not for public interest. It was allocated to them based on favoritism. In fact, the essence of the allocation is based on corruption, and therefore it should be revoked immediately.
Are you aware there's anything like that?
Yeah, from the information we got, even the revocation was not much on notice. The former minister, former Attorney General of Rivers State, was not put on notice from the information available to us. He was not put on notice. We'll also urge him to challenge the revocation and the allocation to Justice Omotosho.
You shouldn't be the one urging him to do that. If he has come to his notice, from what we know, I'm not a lawyer, but if he has come to his notice, what we actually want to do, which is going to be part of our report, there's no way you can revoke a land from somebody who knows that his land has been revoked and the person is just removed or probably walked away without putting up a fine. So that if we actually want to embellish this report in a way that it's going to be of national importance and appealing to the national interest, it should have all those elements of the fact that those who have been exchanged are actually challenging the report or challenging in any way they can.
Well, for me, our interest here is to let the public know what is going on in the judiciary and not whether Ajimogobia is interested in fighting to reclaim his property. Our interest is that this particular allocation was done in error. If the Rivers State government has revoked the property belonging to Ajimogobia and he is not ready to challenge it, so be it. Our interest is the reallocation to Justice Omotosho and the gift item, which is against Rule 10 of Rules of Professional Conduct. Accepting a gift on personal ground as a judge is a no-no thing.
How many plots are we talking about?
I am talking of plot 104 GRA Phase 8 Port Harcourt. You can go to get the size of the property. This is you will see here, if you read this document, you will see certificate of occupancy granted to Ajimogobia 2007 by the then government of Rivers State, Peter Odele, and you see here revoked 2016 by Chief Nyesom Wike. We are not ready to keep silent like Ajimogobia has kept silent, but I'm aware that he was not put on notice before this revocation was done. Because when we went to the ministry to check, we didn't see any notice as to that effect. The only thing we see was a revocation and a reallocation. Thank you.